Alright, so we have Stellaris coming out tomorrow. UI scaling's a little bit screwy. Well, we'll figure that out later. UI scaling's a little bit odd for me at 1.2 right now. Let me give me 1 second. I'm gonna adjust the UI scaling down a smidgen. It just looks a little bit off to me right now. So this is coming out tomorrow, but I have a review copy. I wish I could have put more time into it, but I was kind of busy with everything else. And then I realized, oh shit, it's coming out tomorrow. So I checked the review embargo and I was like, oh, well, I can stream right now. Cool. So I'm, oh boy. I'm not going to be playing anything fantastic or weird or anything at all. Instead, we're just going to be playing the United Nations of Earth. Why? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. We'll play medium star. God, I wish I could just like, you know what I mean? Like, can I just, like, can just, just let me, scroll it in and out. Okay. So we're gonna do a medium star, spiral, 3 arms. No, let's do elliptical. I do like the little images there. Spiral, spoked, ring. Round galaxy with more space around the galactic core. Oh, it's bad. Bard spiral. Okay, that looks silly. Starburst. Okay, that looks silly. Let's just do elliptical. Okay. If you guys have any questions, ask them. Please. If you have any questions, please ask. Because the more I can show you guys, the better. If you guys have anything that you're like, hey man, is that in the game? Like, ask. Seriously. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm just gonna, okay, I'm like gonna be looking around for a bit. So I'm just gonna put shit on like auto exploration. What major changes with everything? Everything has changed. That's what I'm saying. If you got any questions, ask. Okay, so I did look around a little bit. I don't know why I unpaused. I did look around a little bit, and I saw a couple differences that are definitely worth talking about. Am I ever gonna play Star Citizen? Yeah, probably not. So number one, I looked at the holo theaters, and on their surface, they look good. They're not. They're not at all. Holo theaters are absolutely pathetic, and I don't know what the heck happened there. So, actually, if you look... Okay, so if you look under entertainers, it's bugged. Don't pay attention to this in-game. I don't know what this is even trying to show. Just ignore this. If you ever want to see how much a job is doing in this beta, you're going to have to go manually into this thing. So if I go to where entertainers, here they are. This seems to pull from the actual game stats itself right here. And you can see how much they're producing. So right now they produce 4 Unity, 1 trade value, 2,000 amenities. Okay. So when I looked at that, I then looked around and, well, okay, someone else told me this, but I'm going to pretend I did it to look cool. The luxury residence, without using any jobs, is 2,500 amenities and 3,000 housing. So that's a little bit better. But it gets worse. The medical center, which if I did build it, I'd be able to show you it. But the medical center produces 1,500 amenities and 10% pop growth and 10% total pop growth. That's like a multiplying after all the other multipliers as well. So that's quite better. I also did some basic math, and unless I'm horribly totally wrong about something, it will be worth getting a medical center instead of just stacking another research center. It should be. As of right now, the only noob trap building seems to be holo theaters. So they did do a little bit of stuff. Now, depending on your starting ethics, it depends on what buildings you get at game start. I don't know why like the top of the UI is like cut off by like a smidgen. It's kind of annoying me. Anyway, yeah. Let's just unpause then. Let's go build this mining station. Use Hollow Theaters for amenities. What I'm saying is that the Hollow Theater is a dedicated amenities building, and it is the 3rd best building for amenities. It's the Ringo Starr of buildings. It's not even the best amenities building, and it's only there for amenities. Figure that one out. Anyway, everything else is pretty much... Did my scientist die? It was like 2 seconds. Oh no, I built a new one. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm a very smart man, chat. Trust me. Just trust me on this, okay? You won't believe me, but trust me, I am smart. Okay, so you have anomaly discovery chance. Let's grab that. I'm just gonna do auto exploration because I got a bunch of other stuff to look at. So the general idea now is you get these 6 buildings, then you do a district, another district. What is this called? A district? Yeah, district specialization. There we go. Now, depending on what you specialize it in, it will impact things. So for example, I don't know, research enterprise will give you, for every single district on the planet, 30 jobs in each different type. That's it. And then, so each district you get, it removes 200 housing and gives you 90 jobs. Although I'm not sure why does it remove 200 housing for 90 jobs? At either rate, so basically, once you set up your 6 buildings here, at that point you're just chucking down more districts. So planetary micromanagement is significantly reduced, which is good, I think. I think most people prefer that. Let's see here. We need to be buying minerals. I don't know why I'm not doing that, probably because I'm trying to show stuff. Let's buy like 30, I guess. Now, there is this thing here. If you guys look at this, the Empire Focus. So basically what you do in this thing is you've got these focuses, and when you complete these focuses, you get progression. What do you get progression towards? Automatic technologies. Now, not unlocked. You do not get these unlocked. You get them as an option. So this is pretty good for giving you, like, you can get Federation code if you do development, so you can always get access to Federations. If you do Conquest, we can always get destroyers, cruisers, battleships, existential campaigns, stuff like that. So that's pretty good. Like, if you've got a focus on a playstyle and you want to make sure that, like, you actually get the technologies for that playstyle, you can now do that. I'm gonna have you in automatic construction, so I don't need to look at that. I'm gonna go discovery.
Council agenda available.
And then, oh god, how do we do this? We go policies and edicts. Map the stars. Okay, we are losing trade. Oh, that's right. You turn trade value into. Okay, I thought it was energy, and I was wondering why I had so much energy when I was buying so many minerals. Trade represents everyday activity, easy to ship upkeep, colony upkeep, and to buy other resources. Okay. So what we'd want to do here, for example, is we could go with the Otto Khan Monument, but I think a good opener is to just grab a medical center. Now, if we had more minerals, we would kill this Hollow Theater for the insolence of being shit. But we don't have more minerals. We're trying to get more minerals. We don't have more minerals. Thus far, I think there's a couple things I would really like them to improve on the UI. I think as an overall streaming experience, it's still kind of mediocre. And I know, like, making a good streaming experience isn't in their, like, prerogative, I guess. But it can't hurt, right? Especially because a lot of things that would make it a better streaming experience would just make it better to play. Like, under planets, it should just show the population. Alternatively, it should just show population, like, right here. I mean, how much UI would that take? Not much. And that would help players kind of keep track of things. It would also help people that are watching streams keep track of things. So that, like, I don't need to be like, this is Earth. Earth has this much population. Earth is on Sol. Like, you know, if I just showed, like, the amount of population in this solar system, right? Then people could be like, oh my god, that solar system's about to die. I think that would be good. Paradox could definitely do a little bit better. There's a build queue now. There was not a build queue for the longest time in the beta, but they've been working on this stuff pretty hard. I'm gonna go chart the unknown so we can find the most anomalies possible. You're my head of research. I will give you spark of genius. Or politician. I'm gonna go politician. I don't know which one's better, but I'm gonna go that one. Let's get the survey speed.
Anomalous readings registered.
It's just 100. I can do that. So you're on automatic exploration. You're exploring stuff. That's a tropical world, so that's fine. That's Alpha Centauri. Shockingly, it'll have a habitable world. Once again, if you guys have any questions, just ask. But you can see your population growth here. As your population growth numbers, they've balanced it on 1 a month. 1 growth, and then that's before any modifiers or anything like that. Now, of course, that's modified by your base or your available housing, the logarithmic system, all that stuff. It gives you an estimation, but the estimation, it's like about right, but you can kind of see it. You can constantly see it like going up and down month to month. It's about right, though. It's about right. I think my medical center got built, so it went from 1.3 to 1.7. So you can definitely see, yeah, the medical center is probably pretty competitive against extra research labs. In fact, we can go grab some extra research labs here. Do you go research on every planet? From what I've heard from people potentially smarter than me, is that actually no. Principal. Do my president. That says counselor. Stability. Leader experience gain seems good. A commendable initiative. Now what do? You're my minister of defense. Council agenda speed. I think stacking council agenda speed is still good, but don't quote me. I don't know. I just play this game. Did they actually change it? Yeah, they changed everything, New Fire. Were you not paying attention? Planets are different. Everything's new. Everything you learned is bad. You're bad. Available jobs 0. Oh. Yeah, we should probably get on those jobs then. Huh. I thought there'd be more. So, I mean, the early game is still, you're just walking around. I'm just United Citizens of Earth. E-Earth. I think they made some changes to some other stuff. That's why I need you guys. Like, you guys who paid attention to the dev diaries and stuff. Ask me questions. Like, what's going on? What am I doing? What is this? Who am I, chat? What's my name? Another scientist leveled up. Meticulous. I'm gonna do that because it gives him anomaly discovery, which I do like. Ship builds it. You're my minister of state, and you're governing E-Arth. I should give you global buffs.
An anomaly.
It's 84 to investigate, so yeah, just go ahead on that. Planets can't really be specialized that much early game, but they will get specialized pretty quickly, if that makes sense to you. Once you start getting some technologies and stuff, yeah, you'll start wanting to specialize.
Completed.
You can definitely specialize your planets with the new specialty districts, obviously. I mean, as I showed you earlier. And New Fire didn't pay attention to. So when you colonize a planet, you can look at the planet, right? And then after looking at the planet, you can be like, okay, what do we do for this one? Now, so I colonize it. God, I just wish I could like, just let me like zoom the UI, man, like a little bit. Let me just grab it and pull it. Okay. So you can see you can specialize a planet on colonization, so you don't have to randomize it. So if you were looking at the planet and you were like, oh yeah, this planet is gonna be a perfect science world, I guess. So you can decide, I'm gonna make it a tech world, and I colonize it as a tech world. I don't know if that's gonna be a good idea, but there you go. So as this gets done, well, we still have 0 available jobs. How do we have 0 available jobs? I don't know. I don't know. We have 0 available jobs. How did that happen? We're smarter than this, chat. How do we get 200 jobs into 0 available? Unless there's just a shitload of unemployed, which does look to be what's happening here. Is the ship design meta meaningfully changed?
System survey
Fleet
concluded.
management, ship designer. I don't believe so. Someone could tell me, but I don't believe so. No. So you can definitely see a little bit of build speed could go a long way. Okay, we still have a lot of unemployment. Okay, I think the problem...
Construction completed.
I think the problem is we're getting a lot of pop growth due to that medical center, which seems to be overwhelming our ability to build to those jobs. Get the leader XP gain. Actually, I check our situation log.
Construction completed.
So we got the build a building one, establish positive relations, build 3 defense platforms. Can I recycle? Oh, recycling costs unity. We get 7,000 pops to get that one's kind of a brick. I don't know what to put it. It like bricks you because there's no way you can get to 7k pops in any reasonable time. If it was 5k, it would still be hard. So it's gonna sit in this list for a while. Whereas this one's like build an agriculture district. You're like, all right, I can do that. I can click the button. I don't think I would, but I could. And yep, we're just running around here. Let's see. So you do that. And why are my scientists not scientisting? Probably because I have them on auto explore. But I'm not gonna stop, chat. I'm not gonna stop. Okay, do we have anything in the build queue? No. Okay, we could go with the auto Kachan monument. Can we actually build that here? Well, it doesn't really matter where we build it, does it? So I'm gonna do that, even though it doesn't give me jobs, but it should give me more unity. It seems to be fine. Civilians gain additional effects from our empire's ethics. Governing ethics attraction, pop housing usage reduction, pop upkeep reduction. So that seems good. I think. I don't know. Then over here we're gonna probably want more research labs. And we're also starting to run out of housing. Well, we'll just continue to build there for now.
A new world of opportunities awaits.
You know, it's funny. The most popular thing to do is to still just play the Imperium of Man and just be a goody two-shoes. And be a lovable oaf. Everyone's favorite Humie. Okay, so you're gonna go down here and we're gonna get that planet. And how this game colonizes those planet systems.
Research concluded.
Well, I mean, I showed you the colonization. That's just that. Okay, so then we got more technology unlocks from our discovery thing. Minerals for miners, core drilling array. Okay, what do we get here? Nah, it's just our unity. Soil reclamation center, but I'll go pop growth speed. That one seems better for me. Imperium of Man. No. The United Nations of Earth. They just play xenophiles and then love each other, which is amusing. I wish if I clicked that, it would like make it go away automatically. Kind of annoying. Okay. This planet can support the construction of additional buildings. Yeah, I know. I'm doing it, man. How much will that give me? So I'm at 15, and now we're still at 15. Seriously? Maybe it'll update at the end of the month? Oh, okay, 15 to 29. Yeah, that's a good bit. Yeah, that's not a bad amount. Yeah, it's pretty much fine to me. Okay, yeah, this building is probably worth it. Probably. Probably. And then, let's see, what are we up to right now? We're up to 5.4K. Housing is down to 2.2 thousand. What? Pop housing usage reduction. Bro, what are they tripling up to a bed? I just got here, so can you explain the new district system? Sure enough, my dude. So basically what you're gonna do is each district specialization is gonna be specialized. Now, this is what removes the micromanagement from the game. Basically, you can see if I go with an archive, for example, each district I build on the planet gives me 60 scientist jobs, 40 bureaucrat jobs, and removes 200 housing. So at that point, all I need to do is to build districts and it'll specialize. I build the 6 buildings here, the 6 buildings here. Now eventually you're gonna have 3 buildings here, here, and here, but the micromanagement in the game is significantly reduced. At least I hope. At any rate, yeah, we can see here, so I'm getting another research lab. At some point, the problem is I need to get rid of, yeah, like I'm growing so quickly that I just cannot keep enough jobs being produced. Otherwise, I would kill this hollow theater and put a housing thing there. Although it's really weird, actually, I'm noticing now the Auto-Khan monument. Now, because I have more housing available, that should have affected my estimated growth. Huh. That's interesting. Well, I thought it should have. Growth should still be affected by available housing, I think. Housing, insufficient housing, okay, housing websites, infrastructure, effects from free housing, automatic resettlement destination change.
System survey concluded.
Okay, higher housing also improves planet capacity, which can influence biological pop growth rates. Yeah, it should. Okay, so we're getting more jobs. Okay, we finally have no unemployment. I'm not really managing my empire too well, chat. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
Construction completed.
So then we go to colonize this world. Once again, we can choose a specialization. We made the last world a research world. This world, I don't know what we're doing with you. Let's see, we did research world. Maybe we do, I don't know what we do.
System survey concluded.
Huh. Well, I mean, obviously it's not gonna be a mining world. Factory world? Well, they made a lot of progress since you last played Tut Tut, but yeah. Yeah, see, I got more pop growth again. I grow so quickly. Now, granted, I think I should have rushed more technology because here we are 7 years into the game, but I mean, there's only so much. Are there enough biological ships? I have not paid attention to that at all. The medical center is worth building. The Hollow Theater needs to be murdered, but I'm literally building as fast as I can. Like, I'm literally building at full goddamn speed. Okay, we don't need to be buying minerals anymore.
System survey concluded.
What do we need more of on a resource level? We could use more alloys, I guess. Well, we should always have something in build queue due to how this game works. Let's just get a city district, because that will add jobs anyway due to these 2 districts. And then that'll give us more housing, and then more housing should give us more pop growth.
Construction complete.
Although it doesn't seem like it's either the estimation. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go medical center, because each world should have by default 1 pop growth. Even if it's, I think the system should be 1 pop growth. So
Encountered spaceborne life forms.
yeah, we should get 1 pop growth per planet. So going to the medical center should still be good. Should still be good. How do I have unemployment? There's no way. All I do is build. All I do is build more and more and more. I mean, I just talked to a developer who said that there was 1 pop growth. Unless it's per empire, but that would make no sense. They told me pop growth was changed from 3 to 1, but because it's now 1 whole pop instead of 3/100ths of a population, it should be better.
Research concluded.
Should be. There's my pop growth speed again. Now a gene clinic. This is an upgraded medical center that needs gas.
Research
Fuck it,
concluded.
let's just grab it. Let's see. So that gives us core drilling array, income for miners.
An anomaly.
Okay, so this is a materials workshop. Okay, this is one of the first specialization buildings. We get more engineering research per engineer's flat, and then 200 engineering jobs. So in addition to specializing into research, you can actually choose to specialize entirely into 1 type of research even, which actually produces more jobs. That doesn't seem balanced, but okay. Huh.
Anomalous readings registered.
But I would sure hope they don't do a thing where, like, I hope they don't do a thing where, like, you have to start having 4 research worlds and each research world is specialized on 1 specific type of research. That would get lame. Okay, you guys, how are you migrating away and you're still unemployed? How does that work? You can't do that. You can't be unemployed if you're also migrating away. Okay, so you could see that less people got unemployed when the city district got built because it added a whole bunch of jobs here. Okay, so we got the medical center. I don't know, I guess we got the auto kitchen monument because that should reduce housing, question mark. And then if we want to get amenities, we can rely on the medical center, or the luxury residence just gives you 2,500 for free.
Construction completed.
Unlock specialization energy generation. Okay. And then let's see. Now, what kind of a world are you? I could make you a... I don't know what I could make you. A food world? We have a factory world, a tech
System
world.
survey concluded.
I could get a food world, but I don't think I really
System
need
survey
one.
concluded.
Based on my resources, I think we need a mineral world, but good luck. Realistically, I'm gonna call it an agri world. Maybe it should just be a second research world. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get an agriculture district. No. Let's get a mining district in my capital. We're down to 5.2 thousand as everyone's migrating away to our new world, and there's still unemployment. How can that be? Yeah, see, we went up to 0.72 growth. Have they nerfed robot buildings? I don't know. I know nothing. Okay, so we know there's aliens over there. Let's just grab that choke point. Actually,
System survey concluded.
grab that choke point first, because they're right there. I mean, I haven't looked at Robos. What are you supposed to be? You're supposed to be a tech world? Oh god, we need lots of minerals. Okay. Let's go back to buying the minerals, evidently.
Construction completed.
Yeah, okay. Minerals are in high demand. This is my tech world. 351 people here now. Yep, we're just gonna need minerals. So hopefully by giving a bunch of buildings, we get more pop growth. And then our technology kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Our tech world we can't build on because we don't have enough minerals. What kind of streamer am I? I played this game for like an hour before I started streaming. That's about as much time as I got with it. I was like, ah, that looks neat. Oh, wait, I can stream that. And then I was like, oh shit, I should stream that. That was about it. That's about my involvement.
Construction.
United Council modifier. Hey, my council's united.
Anomalous readings registered.
Okay, I really want that choke point, but I also really want that planet. Is that a relic world? Is there something fucky about that world, chat?
System survey concluded.
That's the sound of peace and prosperity, right? An entire planet covered in vast structures. This fallen megalopolis surely has secrets to be unearthed. No, it doesn't. It's actually totally okay, and everyone should settle there. Why would they not? Could you give me a reason, chat? That's the most safe planet I've ever seen in my life. Okay, we're at 5.2 thousand people still. We lost another 200. They're migrating away, but this world is actually growing on its own as well. I definitely think you would want as many worlds as you could get.
Construction completed.
The origin of robot worshippers. Wait, am I already colonizing you? Wait, no, I'm not, am I? Or wait, am I?
System survey.
Oh no, I am.
System survey concluded.
Okay. So you can see everything's pretty much working as we'd expect it, right? Our population is folding into our new worlds, but we're still growing new population at the same time due to the medical centers. So all we're doing is growing new people. Oh, that's right. I forgot the... Okay, we need...
Concluded.
Have a positive relationship. Chat, I will never have a positive relationship in my life. So that one's out.
Establishment has begun.
Build an agriculture district. Well, we don't have low foods. That one's out. Build 3 defense platforms. I don't really intend to do that, so that one's out. Build 5 corvettes. I could do this. Oh, technology.
Concluded.
What do we get here? Materials workshop, mineral purification.
A new world has been colonized.
Okay, so we can get 1 materials workshop per planet. So this gives us 200 engineering jobs. We lose some amenities, but who gives a shit? Maybe we would give a shit in the future. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't. Well, can we delete? Oh no, because we're doing trade.
Construction complete.
We can't kill trade. What is the next thing we do?
System survey
it's not
concluded.
aptitude domination. What is the second thing? It's statecraft.
Council
There we go.
Available.
Yeah, and then statecraft, we go research subsidies, which doesn't really affect us because we just have so much energy anyway. I really want to get, but I don't want to run out of amenities and fuck myself. So I'm gonna delete one of these research labs for the specialist one. Chart the unknown. Expand the council. And then we colonize another world. And now... Do I make that a mineral world? It should probably just be another tech world, right? At this point. This tech world is unemployment. Let's specialize you into a research enclave. So the new building we're building,
System survey concluded.
for every 100 engineers, we get +1 engineering research. So I guess this is good for like gigamaxing. Other than that, it's 200 engineer jobs. So it's actually better than a regular research lab, even for just that. Yeah, that's actually... Huh, okay.
An alien nation is hailing us.
An alien nation is hailing us. Let's see, we got that defended, we got that defended. We know there's... Oh, these are pre-FTLs, so it's not even a big deal.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
We got energy capacities, energy grid, improved deflectors, survey speed, research station output. None of these are really wowing me. Honestly, let's just improve our shields. Do they nerf robots? Good.
Survey concluded.
Honestly,
Anomalous
you
reading.
need to build at least one district. Oh, there's no districts. Okay, so we can specialize in... Improve these districts with district specialization. Energy... Okay. Wait, why did technicians go down in output? Technician output minus 33%. Building slots +3. Per district, we get technician jobs, physicist jobs, physicists output. Oh, it's energy. Oh, it's energy research support. Okay, my bad. I'm dumb. Energy credits upkeep per 100 physicists.
Construction completed.
Oh. Ha. So basically, we turn it into a gig of physicist support. So we could... Okay. I'm not sure I like the idea of...
System survey concluded.
I'm not sure I like the idea of Giga specializing planets, not only into research, but now into a specific kind of research.
Research concluded.
It feels a little jank to me. What are you, a factory world? Civilian industry. So you will become a, well, factory world. Food shit. Wait, what was that other one? Wait, embassy complex. Available envoys, politicians. Oh, I don't give a shit about that yet. We'll care about that eventually, but not now. What do we colonize?
System survey concluded.
Well, let's see. Out there, the AI is building worlds in my border. Honestly, we should build our own starbase, just in case. Okay, so you are my head of research, and so you become a statistician, giving us research speed, right? Okay.
We have
Hello,
detected
Simon.
an anomaly.
Well, you can specialize into one type of research. It feels a little bit too much for me.
System survey concluded.
Let's see here. I don't really know where else to expand.
Research concluded.
Let's see, we got the mining subsidies.
A new world has been
I guess let's get coil
colonized.
guns so we can actually start advancing somewhere. We really need minerals. Honestly, let's just get mineral extraction on our capital. How many pops? Our capital's pops are actually going down.
A new world of opportunities awaits.
None of our other planets are good at minerals. Well, the relic world would be, but I definitely think we need the mineral extraction. Who did we find? We found frogs? Wait, where are they? What the fuck? Okay, so what does this do? Mineral extraction. 3 building slots. And per mineral so per district we get 100 miner jobs. Okay. Oh, there they are. These people. Improve relations. And we need our empire focus. What do you got here? Nothing. Oh, I need to build 5 corvettes, not just have them, build them. Oh. Ew. I need to establish a positive relationship. Well, I can do that. 3 defense platforms. I can't do that.
System survey concluded.
Is this PvP? This game? No, I'm just playing the early beta and trying to figure things out. So our capital is going down in population as it shuffles off to every other planet. What we should do is get the medical center on every world so that every world can... Oh god, we just have no minerals. It's not great.
Construction completed.
Huh. Well, our worlds are growing, but they're growing because we're sapping all the population from our capital. Because I do believe basic humans are... Yeah, they're nomadic. And adaptive. Terraforming candidate, huh? Yeah, it's a bit far away, but okay. Thank you. Did they actually make it so Bandit Corp Megacorp doesn't just kill everyone for fun? Because it's hilarious, I guess. I need minerals. We need minerals. So we get mineral extraction. Okay, and then industrial mining site.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Max mineral districts +2. Okay, that's good. Miners, 200 miners. Okay, whatever. Resource silos. Okay, mineral purification plants gives miner outputs 20%. No longer a flat amount. So that's interesting.
Construction completed.
I'm gonna go with the Edict Fund because if I look at my... This game is too fucking complicated. I'm gonna die. If we look at this shit, I'm 7 over my Edicts Fund. Oh, right. I forgot. I can remove the tiles. It's just, yeah, you never want to stop building, I guess. Unless you're on your other worlds. No, we already have unemployment. Why do we have unemployment? I don't know. Research Enclave, Materials Workshop. Why not? We got the coil guns. We go kapew. Let's get powered exoskeletons. Everything has changed. Nothing has changed. Okay, we got another mining district. Unfortunately, our population is decreasing over time as everyone funnels to new worlds. But our empire population is going up. We are losing all our trade trying to get more minerals right now. And the population on Earth continues to go down. Okay, you guys should get a medical center and the auto Kchkpchkan monument. Because the auto Kchkpchkan on this thing, it just gives us flat, good unity. I think it's worth it. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I haven't mathed it. But it's probably worth it. Because there's a building slot that doesn't actually need to have anything on it. No, I'm just the United Nations of Earth. I went with the default.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Yeah, well, the United Nations of Earth don't have it, Tut-Tut, so I don't have it. Unless the United Nations have unitidified. But I haven't unitified. Okay, you guys are wary. But you're saying guarantee independence. Well, we're just improving relations. We just like each other, chat.
System survey concluded.
I don't think anyone's out here. Maybe I could actually just, like, I was kind of guarding my borders, but I think no one's out there. E-Arth continues to increase in population now. Okay, I think what we need to do is replace the Hollow Theater to free up 200 jobs. We can just replace that with a luxury residence at this point. Because that'll be 250 amenities.
Knowledge
Say
is the
2,500.
key to the universe. A new world has been
Planetary infrastructure build speed. Okay, there we go. We need that shit. Tech world. Get me medical centers.
research concluded.
Edict fund increase. Okay.
System survey
Clone vats. Well, that seems quite good. I can just get cloning this early? The building still have limits? Okay, so I can explain it to you, Erebus. Let me explain it once again for everybody new. The new system is you have your metropolitan core, which does nothing by default. It literally does nothing. Metropolitan core is just 1,000 housing. So you always have 1,000 housing by default. Okay. Then you get 2 secondary districts. By default, district specializations will always give you jobs per district on the planet. District built. So for each district built, I get 50 metallurgists, 50 artisans, minus 200 housing. Why do I lose more housing than I gain in jobs? I don't know, but that's just how it works. So once I have a secondary district specialized, a heavy industry, for example, the planet will just continue to build more per district. I don't need to continue to slap down more buildings. They'll just do it. Okay. Researchers, I mean, it seems to be about 100 jobs minus 200 housing across the board. Yeah. So I get like, is there a commercial? Yeah, so we can get 100 traders, for example. Down here, you can also specialize. I think you can specialize all 3 of them even. Now you can specialize it either in helping research. So just totally, you can effectively just turn all this shit off. So biological research support, we get minus 30%, 33% farmer output, but for every single district on the world, we get 50 farmers, 50 biologists. Biologist output goes up by 10%, but then biologists have more food upkeep. Blah, 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 blah. So basically, you can make a single research world that costs 10 Gorillion research. But
construction completed.
then you have to feed and do all that stuff.
Anomalous readings.
Yes, basically by default you cannot specialize your planets, but then slowly what you want to do is have like a tech world, for example, where the tech world, you're just gonna slowly make it eat all your resources to do giga technology.
Blocker cleared.
Well, I'm assuming machines would work the same way. Or machines could not work the same way, which actually gives you an advantage. Because, well, yeah. I think as compared to the past, okay, this is a factory world, civilian industries. Okay,
Construction completed.
so these basic buildings just give jobs, but we're already getting 100 jobs per district.
We have detected an anomaly.
So even if I built an agriculture district, it would still add 100 artisan jobs. Consumer goods are for the most part not really an issue. Wasn't this update supposed to cut down on pops and stop the lag? Basically, the way the system works, from how I can tell, is that the way the system works, as far as I can tell,
survey concluded.
Is that your pops are managed significantly less. You cannot put pops into specific jobs. It kind of just averages your stats across everything, and there's significantly less. Like, you don't have a pop as a scientist, you have 200 in all scientists, and then it just sort of averages how good your pops on that planet are at science. To my knowledge, it's something like that. So you can see here, we've got like all these people in here. It's not really that funky. It's not really, it's basically killing the micromanagement.
Research concluded.
It's basically killing the micromanagement out entirely.
We have detected an anomaly.
You can still specialize your population. You just can't like giga min-max them to where you have like one population. But I mean, do remind, if like you have a slave population that's really good at doing worker jobs and all they can do is worker jobs, then they're gonna boost all the worker jobs.
Council agenda ready.
Well, you can't hyper specialize, so to speak. Let me pause here for a second. You can't hyper specialize, but you can. You cannot assign pops. Egalitarian ethics attraction, pop amenities. I guess we just do pop amenities. The Tribune of Rights. And what do you have here? An official with dock ship upkeep, army upkeep. Nope, nope. I'll just do an official with XP boost. Why not? Oh, okay, we got... You're my president. Trust growth, pop upkeep, trade for jobs. Okay, I guess we do that. And then you are my Minister of Defense. So just military build speed, I guess. Breeding with aliens will probably still obliterate the game. Specialists are unemployed. Because I killed these entertainers. But shouldn't they be funneling into, like, the 10 gorillion jobs I've been building? I'm actually confused. I do nothing but give them more jobs. Are they somehow out of jobs? How the fuck? That's impossible. Bro, I've done nothing but build them jobs and their population has gone down. Huh. The new genetic ascension path?
Blocker cleared.
I haven't seen it. Can I even look at it? Apparently I'm not even allowed to look at it. Hold on, I need a pause. I'm like... Okay, so we have statecraft completed. Let's see, we already did technological ascendancy. That hasn't been nerfed, so that's just generic. At that point, what do we do after that? Transcendent learning is pretty good. I think. I think it's better now. Master of nature is pretty good as well, right? I'm just gonna go transcendent learning. Why not? Okay, Tut just wants to speedrun becoming a robot. What's my research at? It's pretty pitiful.
Knowledge is the key to the universe. We are being hailed.
Let's see, we got basic combat roles.
Construction completed.
Fusion reactor. Our agri world with no agri.
System survey.
Luxury residences seem OP, but I'm maybe crazy. I'm not sure. I mean, you just get free housing and giga amenities with no job. Seems a bit nutty. That's just a regular ass scientist. They just I don't know what's going on with this event because I can't really. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing, man. I'm doing something, surely, but for now, I'm trying to learn how to play this game. I'm on normal speed and I'm getting overwhelmed. Imagine.
Blocker cleared.
You know, overtuned origin can take genetic as a second ascension path. Well, if it's as overpowered as the other ones have gotten, I mean, that'd be neat. To be honest, Sirius Prime gets bog plants. What are you trying to be, Sirius Prime? An agri world? How do I see the planetary modifiers? How do I see? Like, I got bog plants. Where the fuck are bog plants at?
Concluded.
Okay, let's get luxury residences down everywhere.
Construction completed.
Okay, Sirius Prime. Bog plants.
Knowledge.
Technically, I could just make this world into a crazy... I could just make Sirius Prime into a crazy world for research.
Knowledge is the key.
The UI seems awful. It's because it's too damn small. Why did they make it so small?
We have detected an anomaly.
It's a tiny UI, man. Ugh.
Blocker cleared.
Yeah, the UI is a lot better. You can actually see everything at a glance. You're my Minister of State, be an advisor. So we're up to 5,000 people in our capital, again. We're not really moving up or down. Oh, right, Clonvad, start devouring your food.
Construction completed.
Right, so maybe we should actually get our agri world set up before we obliterate our food.
An anomaly.
Okay, so we got a shitload of housing available. We got the scientist available. So we should be growing pretty easily. This planet can only support 18 districts. Max mining districts. Does that affect my max districts? I wonder. Well, I mean, let's see.
System survey concluded.
Okay, let's actually look at our thing here. We still haven't established positive relationships. How? Oh, for God's sake. No, I just chose United Nations of Earth so I could play through this. Because I'm trying to... I haven't played this game in a while, and now I really haven't played this game in a while. Because now everything's different. Yeah. So now we can specialize you in an agricultural focus. Everyone's got free buildings. You've got migrating pops, building slots available.
System survey concluded.
I don't really know what to do with you. Your factory world. I think you have enough jobs for a while, right? I wish there was like free jobs. I mean, there's available jobs, but like, it's not like this one. There's like I got 700 spare jobs, but people are never getting into them. Okay, so what did you say about? Hold on, let me pause here for a second. Mutation? Is it cloning? Wait, what? Biomorphosis. Okay, so they gave biology 3 different total trees instead of just one tree that changes. That's weird. Purity unlocks agenda perfection protocols. Leader lifespan 20%. Not a flat amount, a 20%. Okay. Allows the adoption of purity authorities. Purity authorities are available to empires that have fully embraced the purity ascension path. Okay. This is a tooltip within a tooltip within a tooltip within a tooltip. Holy fuck. Okay. Phenotypical autonomy. Is this a government type? This is a government type. Okay, it's a government type. Okay, so what do we got here? Do we really care that much about the specific differences between the governments? Organic leaders gain the genetic purest trait. That's cool. I don't know what that means. They got 900 governments. I don't know what they mean. Okay, increase, okay. Authorities that have embraced purity of scaling effects and modifiers that apply to their organic pops and leaders. Increased by trait points spent on positive. Reduced by trait points spent on negative. Ah, okay. So you just can't take negatives. That's not really that big a deal. Oops, fuck. Leader lifespan 20%. Okay, medical workers are converted into genomic researchers. Well, that does seem good. Purity paradigm. Cannot research or build robot pops. Okay, well, this is what I'm going. Perfect. Fuck you, robos. Non-hive mind pops must be assimilated, enslaved, or purged. Can modify pops to become hive mind compatible via genetic or cybernetic ascension paths. But you can't follow psionic or synthetic. Okay. Rulers and nodes are immortal. Okay, I think this is for hives. This is definitely for hives. Which is weird, because hives already can't build robots, right? So now they double can't build robots? Okay, I'm just gonna... Wait, its ruler and nodes are immortal, but they're already immortal. Biogenesis is out tomorrow. Okay, show pop effects. Unity produced. Subspecies pops integrated per month 300%. Modify species special project cost minus 25%. Oh, did you want to see mutation path first? Because otherwise I'm going to be here for 9 hours. Okay, mutation path. Founder species gets the adoptive mutation species trait. Auto modding traits automatically adjust to better suit the job that a pop is currently working. Adaptive mutations pick modifiers from the... Okay. So he already... Okay. So they get auto modding. Do these conflict with the other ones, or are these different? They're not actually that strong, though. It's just a 5%. Not really that great. Well, can it stack with the species trait, is what I mean? So it is a different one, so it does stack. It's not really that big a deal. It's a 5%. Whatever. I mean, you get it just for unlocking it, so it's kind of okay, I guess. And then, let's see. You get the mutation authorities. Oh boy, 6 more government types. Holy shit. They added 18 governments? That's a lot. So, biodiverse liberty holds a democratic election, so it's a democracy. Pops with auto-modding traits get... Pops with auto-modding traits optimized per month 50%. Job efficiency 5%. Happiness 10%. Monthly unity 10%. Research speed 5%. Well, that seems good. Huh. What do you have? Catalytic commences. Oligarchy. Elite happiness 25%. Crime minus 10. Faction resource output 10. Research speed 5. Job efficiency for specialist 10. Specialist happiness and worker happiness reduction. The only thing good about this is that counselor experience gain. But isn't that just from oligarchies by default? That's not wowing me. This is dictator. Crime reduction from enforcers. Job efficiency for elites. Elite happiness. Stability. Unity from enforcers. Faction resource output. Unless there's some crazy enforcer meta I'm not aware of. I mean, maybe enforcers are like crazy, but don't you already go to like 0 crime just by having like one dude wear a police uniform? Like one dude puts on a police uniform and like the entire planet's like, fuck it, 0 crime. Whatever. I mean, maybe there's a build for it. I don't know. Genomic expansion. So this is Empire. Yeah, 1 second, Omega. I'll look at that. I want to see if there's anything interesting here. Recruitable leaders per class -1. Leader XP gain 10%. Research speed 5. Job efficiency for workers 15. That job efficiency for workers could be interesting. Because now you can kind of like min-max planets to just like suck resources up really, really hard. You can get a tech planet that's like outrageously expensive but produces like a lot of research. So then floating minerals might actually be useful because you can then take those minerals and hyper specialize a planet into sucking every mineral out for research. I'm just spitballing here. It doesn't look that great otherwise. Okay, so this is the... Okay, so yeah, that was right. So that was Hive, and this is Megacorp. Okay, Megacorp gets... Unity upkeep is replaced with trade upkeep. And spare organs. Any pop with spare organs. What? Spare organs. Leaders will survive their first death. What? Okay. You are dead. It got better. Okay, an offensive army has a 20% chance to just respawn. Not defense though. The developers seemed to understand a very possible exploit that was developing and cut that shit out instantly. Livestock output 50%. Okay. So you get trade with this is for Mutation Megacorp. Monthly Unity. You get more crime. Probably because you're stealing everyone's organs and making them mandatory organ donors. But like while they're alive. So monthly Unity, crime, upkeep, happiness. Okay, it's mostly this like you don't die when you die. Okay, yeah, that seems strong. Then Hive mutations. Ruler and nodes are immortal. Okay, so that's just clarifying it. Okay, you can't. Okay, so this is just clarifying all the Hive defaults. That's why I was confused. Okay. Stability, empire size from pops minus 15. That seems good. Wait, the Hives already have that? Habitability 15. Well, at this point, what is even the point of habitability? Because your habitability is going to be so high. Not even that, you'll just terraform everything by this point in the game. Job efficiency for Menial Jones 15. Okay, I like its effects in its totality. Basically, you can just fuck everyone. Anytime you conquer anything, it's already 100% habitability, and then your workers just yoink it. Okay. Mutation authorities. Okay, so that's mutation default. You can get the adaptive mutations. Okay. This flexible tradition is determined by the approach selected during stage 1. Purity cloning mutation. Oh, okay. So all of them have a no. I have no idea. Okay. So if you are mutation, you get environmental integration. The founder species' current habitability trait is replaced with mutagenic habitability, which I assume just gives you 100% at this point. Yeah. You automatically mod habitability. Yeah, whatever. You're just 100%. Species with mutagenic habitability can reach 200% habitability, granting the following for every 10% habitability above 100%. 2.5 job efficiency, pop housing reduction, pop amenities reduction. Okay, that's interesting and would allow a very different build. That's interesting. Huh. You could just stack every habitability modifier and then you won't even get punished late game anymore. Yeah, that's interesting, actually. I actually like that. That opens up a whole new build that's possible. I mean, if it's good, potentially. Okay. I'm not going to look at the other ones. We're just going to look at that. So, mutation just gets to mutate to the world. Mutate, just fuck you. Okay. This one. Okay. Because you were talking about the traits. Let me see if there's any, like, actual traits here. Okay. Organic species +4. So they have a +4 here. And a minus 50% special project cost. Can ignore phenotype restrictions for adding and removing phenotype traits. Okay, you can take anyone's phenotype. You can take everything. Can add negative traits with species. Organics. Okay, organics. Advanced organic species traits can be added or removed. Wow, okay, you can change anything. They can literally add or take anyone's special shit. That is gonna break the game. Holy shit. If someone gets to late game on mutation, holy fuck. I mean, I don't know if it'll keep up with the other giga late game shit, but goddamn. You can alter the pop's appearance. What, you can just mutate them into an insect? Huh. That's quite good, though. The first one, effects of adaptive... Oh, okay. Effects of adaptive traits are increased to plus 15%. Oh. Okay, so the adaptive mutations you get are instead actually 15%, not 5%. Okay. Allows the assimilation of pops into or out of a hive mind. You can steal hive mind pops. Huh. And then you optimize auto-modding traits plus 200 a month. Wait, you could take over a hive mind and yoink the hive out. How would that even work? What, are you giving them a brain? How does that work? Okay. So, at any rate, Mr. Omega, it looks like 4 trade points seems to be your cap here. You get 4 picks and 4 points. The 4 picks seems to be very powerful, though, because you can take literally any trait in the entire game. Well, you don't even need evolutionary predators. This one allows you to ignore all phenotype restrictions. And advanced species traits can be added or removed. So you can take anything, to my knowledge. So the second one here, Flexible Tradition 3, Mutation, can gain access to the bioadaptability social pheromones. Okay. No, Tut, because there's no lore. My hive is an actual hive. It doesn't matter what yours is.
Streamer does not know Stellaris lore. LOL.
No, it's mine, though. My lore. It's my lore. It's my faction. I get to write how they look. Whatever. Gain access to bioadaptability, social pheromones, and limited regeneration traits. Okay, you don't get them automatically, but you can pick them. Bioadaptability is 30% minimum. Would that put you from 50% up to 80% minimum? So you always start with 80% habitability? Huh. Pop amenities usage, -5, pop growth speed 5. It's okay. Pop housing uses, pop amenities uses, pop growth speed. Omega, you seem to understand everything. You gotta answer my questions. If you get plus 30% minimum, does that go with the 50% from the other trait to 80? So you have 80% minimum habitability? Or am I crazy? Didn't the other one give them 50% minimum? Limited regeneration. Pop growth speed, pop amenities usage, leader lifespan 10%, army damage 15%. That one was not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Get access to the Leviathan traits. Leviathan traits are species traits that are acquired by defeating Leviathans encountered throughout the galaxy and harvesting their genetic material. It's just yoink. These are mine now. Drake scaled. That's pretty fucking good. Species minimum habitability plus 80%. Hold on. Wait, is that 160% minimum habitability? Am I understanding this correct? So, no, you don't, gloating swine. That's what I'm saying. You do not have to find these. If you go mutation, they get access to all Leviathan traits by default. So well, what I'm saying is with Voidling plus the other trait plus that, you'd have 160% minimum habitability, right? So you could, okay. And then this one, honestly, this one is the crazy one. You get to construct populations the more pops you have. You can get Voidborn, yes. Lovey, you can take Voidborn. No, with the other mutation, you can take Voidborn if you want. If you wanted to, you could take it. You can take everything. You can mutate everything. There is no limit to mutation. And then Polymedic. Bro, you're just gonna take over the galaxy. And then the last one. Job efficiency per medical building tier 5%. Per genomic research facility plus 15%. Leader lifespan, leader XP. Okay, your pops are gonna be working like 250% in total throughout all this shit. Okay, sure, why not? Let's look. Okay, I want to look through purity then, but you only have +4 trades. You can't seemingly get above +4. I don't know. That's about average, right? I don't think that's crazy. Purity is quite good. The effects, but okay. Allows the assimilation of pops into and out of hive mind. Positive organic traits can be removed. Negative organic species traits can be added. But why? You're in purity. You get debuffed for having negative. This is a nothing burger. Huh. Can alter Bob's appearances. Oh, so you get +6 modification, but only 2 more trait picks. So you have to go with actual big ones here. Okay. Purity gets leader starting traits, effective leader skill level, leader starting age. Leader starting age minus 25%. What the fuck are these new leader modifiers? I like them, but like what? What? Okay. Purity, get subspecies pops integrated per month. Okay. You just get to yoink them. Yoink my pops now. Purity gets... Wait, isn't that what mutation got? Oh no, okay, so they all get it, just changes. So leader lifespan, leader experience gained from mutation. Purity is emperor size from pops minus 10. Cloning is crime per genetic researcher reduction. Governing ethics attraction. Thus far, I've not really been mind blown by purity. Mutation was like literally what the actual fuck levels of insanity, especially if you want to be a micro person and just micro all your pops. Purity also is an option. I don't really understand it. It's not really blowing my mind. I'm not really sure the same designer worked on both of them. This one gets subspecies integrate quicker, and mutation gets, you can take the Leviathan trades. One of them is a bit better, I feel. Okay. Cloning. Okay, unlocks agenda. Their clone VATs are stronger. Clone VATs produce an additional 1.5 monthly organic pop growth, a corresponding increase in upkeep. Okay. Once you get them all, you get the cloning authorities. Clone VATs, building limits, and capital. You can build 2 clones per planet. Okay, that's pretty funny. Maximum cloning override. Okay. See what I mean? Like, purity is just like lame. Like, these two just feel exciting because they're just like breaking shit. And then purity is just like... Hold on, hold on. I mean, I'm not gonna show it and get demonetized. They're just going, I just want to be pure. Okay, so cloning gets 2 cloning vats. Okay. Pretty decent. Okay. Unlocks perfected clone army. Pop growth or... Okay. Pop growth organic species traits can be removed. Advanced organic species traits can be added or removed. So wait, both cloning and mutation can do that, just not purity. Yeah, purity is clearly just leaders. I might just go purity so I don't have to micro as much. Oh, cloning gets the weakest. They get 2 trait picks, 4 modifications. So they actually get the weakest picks of the 3 of them. But they get the perfected clone army, whatever that means. Okay, so here's the flexible. Okay, cloning gets... That's the crime and governing ethics attraction. Cloning gets... Replaced with regenerative cloning if cloning authorities are adaptive. Leaders can have backup clones. All eligible leaders get backup clones. New leaders may start with the backup clone trait. Leaders may gain the backup clone trait when leveling up. Leaders with the backup clone trait can avoid death. Wait, I'm wondering if you can you die, use your backup clone trait, then get it again, then die again, and you're just cloned back, and then you die again, and you're like, I had another guy! Huh. Replace with regenerative cloning. Leaders always start with backup clone. Leaders can periodically regain the backup clone. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just... You kill their admiral in combat, you go to your next battle, he's back, you're like, what the fuck? You kill him again, next battle, he's back, you're just like, okay, now hold on here. So they get to integrate more pops in purity, and cloning just gets unlimited leaders. Once again, purity is eating a dick on this deal. Cool. Okay. Evolutionary exploitation. Medical workers are converted into genomic researchers. Allows the assimilation to the pops in or out of a hive mind. So all of these can, yeah. You can borrow from other trees. Oh, well, fuck that then. Yeah, I'm going with the backup. Yeah, so how difficult is it gonna be for me to manage the pop-ups so I can perfect this? Because I don't see a reason to not go with the backup clones for my leader build. Oh, but I see. You can only get the regenerative cloning if you're cloning perfect. If other people take it, they only get the 1 backup life. Okay. Research page biology, clone vat upkeep. Clone vat upkeep must fit. Yeah, okay, that's just from the old biology tree. And then this one is monthly organic pop growth per 100 genomic researchers +1. Yep, okay, we just make more. Pop upkeep, pop amenities. Okay, so basically it seems cloning is just cloning and mutation, or we get infinite people. Cloning gets even more infinite people. A lot of them, in fact. Authorities, democratic. Leaders can have backup clones by default. Okay, clone leader upkeep. Reduction. Clone leader upkeep reduction. Clone leaders have reduced degradation and cannot have backup clones. Clone leader degradation. The risk of cellular and cognitive decline increases with each successive clone. Degradation gives penalties to leader lifespan, leader XP gain, effective leader. Okay, so if you clone too much, you start getting shitty. Okay. Empire size from Pops, Empire resource faction, 25%. Eh. The backup clone trait applies additional effects while on the council. Clone leaders have reduced degradation while on the council. Effective counter skill +2. All elites give 2 unity. Well, that seems like a lot. Huh. Dictator, backup clones. You can now do genome tailoring as a policy. Everyone wants to be authoritarian. Ruler gets 25% XP. Won't your ruler already be? Won't your ruler already be max level by this point? That doesn't seem terribly good. Imperial. The leader can have backup clones. The Imperial clone trait. Okay, so you already have Imperial clones. The Imperial clone trait cannot increase in penalties. Interesting. You cannot increase in penalties. So an Empire clone Empire. Empire clone Empire. A clone Empire can infinitely repurpose. Re-die. Come back. The... wait, what does a clone trading empire do? Okay, unity upkeep for organic leaders reduced with trade upkeep. Okay, unities are backup clones. Trade from jobs with clone VATs +10%. Planetary amenities from clone VATs +500. Available policies replicant insurance. Okay, now what does a clone horde do? Replicating horde. Leaders can backup clones. Why does that matter? Clone degradation is replaced by rudimentary node culling. As the galactic stage evolves, so too should our operational instincts. Any evolutionary niche that no longer gives an advantage will be culled. Monthly organic pop growth multiplier, 15%. Empire size effect. Total empire size effect, -33%. That seems good. Leader upkeep, +5%. Eh. 15% total pop growth and -33% empire size on top of having 2 clone VATs. Okay, cloning is like giving me, oh my god. Mutation is giving me like, what the fuck? That shit ain't gonna be balanced. Purity is giving me, I'm also here vibes. Okay. A purity democracy. Nah. Happiness +5%. Okay. Cool. So it is mutation for habitability or backup leader. What do you mean? Mutation loves habitability and giving everyone perfect trades. Cloning loves infinite armies. Purity loves... I'm not sure. Oligarchy. Pop effects. Job efficiency. Council agenda speed. Okay. An oligarchic purity, that's not too bad. Those bonuses aren't too bad. I'll grant you. A bit boring, but not too bad. Dictator. Organic leaders get genetic purist, planetary crime, sector crime, planetary stability, sector stability. Okay, that's okay. Purist empire. Leaders of the president species get the imperial bloodline. Leader lifespan, leader experience. Okay, so obviously you're gonna go purist empire. Yeah. What's up, Levy? Yeah, Purest Empire seems to be your ideal. Purity with criminal heritage start. Well, what does Purity Criminal, Purity Megacorp give? Okay. Unity upkeep for organically used blades of trade. Yep, okay. Pop effects. Trade produced per 100 pops. So your pops all just produce more. And slave market cost reduction. But no one's gonna put anything on the slave market. I think cloning is there to sprint. And I think mutation is there to sprint slightly less, but have a better finish line. Overall, I think Purity is just your less micro-intensive way to play, but it's definitely probably something I would do, because holy shit, this shit's cursed. Okay. I don't even remember what I was doing in this game, chat. My brain is fracturing. Well, mutation still takes time to get going. Virtual wins from game start. What am I gonna pick? I'd probably go Purity. If I had a choice, which I do. I'm gonna use my old reliable, the cybernetic start. What is it? Cybernetic Creed? I mean, I'll probably try cloning because I've always actually liked the bio, but it's always been so bad that I never get to go it. Well, the problem is there's only two ways to play bio. One is to be a meticulous micromanager who makes me want to die because it's so tedious and unfun. And I can't remember the second way. So if at the very least Purity is not micro intensive, holy shit. The micro in this game gets outrageous, dude. So honestly, Purity might be a little bit weak, but at the very least, Purity Empire might be viable. If I could do Purity with, the one guy had a good suggestion, Omega, under one rule, I think. I could do under one rule, Purity. I think I remember how to play under one rule. Yeah. Does under one rule still give you flat leader lifespan in combination with this percent leader lifespan? Yeah, I'm really glad they got rid of more of the tedious micro, because holy shit, dude. It like, that's like the biggest reason, I think. Yeah, I would go backup clone. You only get the one backup clone, but doubling your leader lifespan is pretty good. Yeah. Under one rule does have, well, okay, shit. I gotta go look at this now. If there's anything you guys want to see, by the way, just ask me. Where is... Oh, Origin's like up here now. Okay. Wait, what is this one? This is new. Why is it all the way up here? I haven't seen this before. When did this get revealed? I don't remember this. Okay. This species is always hunted the most unique creatures driven by an instinct they don't fully understand. Possessing a rare ability to integrate the genetics of their prey, it evolved into the apex predator of their world, absorbing every genetic advantage available. You get what plus what trait pick, but not point. Malleable genes. Species with this trait cannot be genetically modified. Auto-modding traits automatically adjust. Okay. Malleable genes pick modifiers from the malleable genes auto-mod. Okay. Situation adaptive evolution. The situation progresses as DNA of other life forms is consumed. On complete, choose a new species trait based on the species recently consumed. Wait, you're literally consuming. Wait, that's actually badass. I thought it would just be like a hand-wavy type deal. But no, you actually eat the actual traits that you eat. Huh.
Omega Supreme donated SAR 19.99 through Super Chat. You have to go noom and take the new crisp path to unleash the beast.
This is pretty cool. I do like this, actually. Yeah, and thank you, Omega Supreme. Thank you, my dude. You've been very helpful today. Okay, I actually really like this. I'm not going to play it to start with, but holy shit, this is really cool. Monthly adaptive evolution situation progress. Huh. Hive mind plus adaptive predator plus crisis plus mutation ascension is the ultimate tyrannid goal. True. Starlit Citadel. This one seems boring as shit in comparison. So what is this one again? It's just the... Yeah, no, this is the tall one though, New Fire. They literally put this in so you finally have a tall origin. You start with a goddamn... Do you start with an actual fortress? Yeah, you start with a deep space citadel. And you just sit here and you get more megastructures. So you just go big. And no one can take out your homeworld. So there's nothing... Like, I'm not saying you'd win, but you could, hypothetically... So long as your homeworld was on a decent choke point, you built decently, you could become quite frustrating to take out as you build. Invasion site. Huh, that's annoying. Biological... Oh, that's annoying too. Okay, so you do get a bit of a debuff here. Yeah, it's just the... I'm gonna go giga tall, and I'm gonna be able to defend going giga tall. Wilderness is the weird one. This one's wild. So I'm not even gonna go over it. It's so weird. Okay, Cybernetic Creed. This is the one I just spammed the shit out of Cybernetic Creed, dude. Holy shit. It's my one-trick pony, but I'm gonna have no idea how to play them now. Dude, I got them down so good. Under one rule. Okay, so perfected gene. It is a flat leader lifespan still. So with all those percents plus a flat 25, okay. The ruler also has a lot of levels. Wilderness, you're a planet. You're playing a planet that colonizes planets. You're just a planet. And your fleets aren't like fleets, so to speak. They're just you shooting out defense ships or attack ships. It's just they're just controlled by the planet. You don't build industry, you are the planet, and you just become the planet. If you look at the picture, that's them. They just take over, they just eat the planet. You're not a civilization, you're a planet that you reproducing is taking another planet. So then there's two of you. There's two planets. You're the planet. Yeah, you get species trait wilderness. You're not a species, you're a planet. You get, yeah, you get biomass. You spend your species to build stuff. Is arc welders? I can't remember. Was arc welders ever good? Did they rebalance any of these absolute shit origins, or are they still just kind of, well, let me look at the patch notes they've got. They probably posted them up by now. Yeah, they did. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, no, they did it here. Let me, looks like there's a lot of rebalancing, actually. Read the preliminary patch notes. Okay. Is that at the bottom? Often they put it at the bottom. Okay. That's bio... I don't want to look at Biogenesis. Ah. Well, shit. Okay, chat. Overtuned got a buff. Species trait gets access to overtuned. Overtuned trades. Damn the consequences. Got it removed. You start with gene tailoring. Overtuned seems... How am I playing it early? Because I am an official collaborator with the Paradox regime. Did you guys not notice I did the Age of Wonders videos? Huh. Yeah, I worked really fucking hard on those, man. That's what I was doing practically all last month. Bro, I don't edit. I like learned that shit as I was going. I saw Knights of the Toxic God got a rework? Is it any good now? Well, you guys wouldn't know, you haven't played. If I looked at it, would you guys know? Nah, this is too complicated. Bro, the problem with this game, holy fuck, I need to like learn each thing individually. It took me like weeks to learn Cybernetic Creed, and then I just played that because A, it's badass as shit. You were just AdMech with Giga battleships with Doom cannons. That was pretty cool. Hey, thank you, Tut. Knights of the Toxic God, I think, got their 19th rework in a row, though. Did Progenitor Hive ever get nerfed, or is it still, like, blatantly broken as fuck for absolutely no reason? Okay, so it's just... Okay. Why not nerf it a little? Paradox? Like, even a little? I don't know. Maybe just remove the passive XP at least? Ugh. Bro, the problem with playing Stellaris multiplayer games... What does Progenitor Hive that do that's so good? From what I understand, it still has no real negative. And all your leaders just level up for free. And so long as the leadership of your navy doesn't get RNG killed, your entire navy is stronger. Yeah, you get a 10% worker output right at game start. Yeah. I really like the idea of it, and I played it a few times, but I rapidly realized that if you're playing without min-maxy players, if you're playing in like casual games, it absolutely curb stomps them, and there is nothing they can do at all to oppose it. You will have 4 times their fleet strength without even trying. It's just... It doesn't look like anything it does is too good, but you have to remember that this game is very snowbally, and just being stronger from the start, then getting higher level leaders, then being stronger in the mid... It's just... Yeah. What's another one? Did Ocean Paradise get buffed? No. What are really bad? Did Subterranean get buffed? This one. I always wanted to do Subterranean, but it's so shit. Nope. It's still just a nerf. How annoying. Well, to be fair, okay, I will be fair. There is a use for infinite minerals now by funneling them all into your scientists and just doing a giga min-maxed engineering world. So maybe, but I'm not thinking too highly of it is all I'm saying. Maybe if they remove these negatives, it would be good. Why not just Creed? Well, there you go. That's the problem. Let's see. Did anything else? Remnants? I mean, Remnants. Is Remnants good? I've seen some people try it, but yeah. Did Necrophage get buffed? That's a good question. Necrophage was always on the verge of being good, but never quite got there. Consumer goods and food into unity and amenities. Once every 10 years, necrophytes are transformed. Maybe they should just make this over time. Life-seated are my favorite, don't ask why. Do you also enjoy, like, being kicked in the dick? Oh, that's right. Well, wait, yeah, that's right. Does Necrophage actually get good now because they get that early game huge pop boost? I played Necrophage. I played Necrophage a lot until other people started to learn how to play the game. And then I realized that they weren't really that amazing. But yeah, basically as players got better and better at the game, I realized that I actually have to try something. Cybernetic Creed wasn't quite meta, but it was near meta, and I really, really liked them. So I just learned Cybernetic Creed, and then I just had battleships with giga cannons, and it wasn't meta at all. Ship meta is still probably spamming nothing but auto cannons, because the devs can't really balance ship speed. Life seated is secretly broken. Okay, how do you figure about that one? We only have one world in a game where each world gives you more pop growth. Oh, did Clone Army get changed? Okay. Is Clone Army still also Giga Broken banned tier? Am I gonna have to pull out the old list of shit we need to ban? By the way, if you guys want to play in multiplayer, I am hosting a pickup multiplayer game tomorrow. If you want to join my Discord and all that. Hopefully all the people that want to show up actually do show up. Did Scragger not click interested, that bastard? Patch is live tomorrow. Wait, what's hard reset? Wait, what's this one? Wait, I haven't seen this one before. What is this one? Abruptly severed from the machine that assimilated them, this Nesca civilization has fought fearlessly to establish their own presence. Is hard reset bad? It says challenging, but is it like challenging or like, you know what I mean? Is it actually good? Is it playable? Pop amenities usage minus 10%. Sorry, it's 50%. Home system contains a tomb world with an archaeology site related to a decimated pre-FTL. Species trait limited to cybernetic. Cyber commandos. Oh, that's pretty oof. Pop growth speed minus 20%. but you get 20% ship fire rate from commandos. Happiness during war and crisis plus 30% army damage. Okay. Unplugged. Pop amenities usage plus 1. Leader lifespan happiness when not in war or crisis. Huh. I mean, if they didn't randomly nerf the shit out of them for no reason, maybe they'd be playable and fun. I kind of dislike when they do that. Alright, this shit. Yeah. No. DLC Grand Archive. DLC Cosmic Storms. Bro, what the fuck even were those? What even were those, man? Seriously. Oh god, I'm gonna have to buy that shit. Let me... I think I just don't turn on Cosmic Storms, right? Does anyone actually want to do Cosmic Storms? Bro, I want to just look at the origin, you stupid bitch. Grand Archive narrative expansion. In the Grand Archive story pack and carry blah 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 blah. Does anyone care? I don't care. What does this do? 2 new civics. Beastmasters. Coming to full technological maturity in a system that serves as a blah 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 blah. Galactic Curators. What does this do? 2 deadly species of space fauna. 2 new tradition trees. Are they any good or are these shit? 17 relics, 151 species. Inia Vivarium, new mid-game crisis. Oh, a new mid-game crisis. Oh, I do like that. Hey, you guys don't like the weather forecast DLC? 8 new dynamic storm types. Boy, I love getting debuffed. God, getting debuffed is so cool. For absolutely no reason. You're fucked over. Haha. Honestly, at least Grand Archive does a mid-game crisis, which I do like. New music. They say new music tracks, so that means 2. Because they're not saying the amount, and they're just saying new music tracks, plural. So that means 2, right? Exactly 2? Yeah. No origins. Treasure hunters. So to an inactive celestial heart. Every recruited leader has a bonus adventurous spirit. Leader upkeep reduction. Leader experience gain increase. Ruler traits. Buccaneer. Trailblazer. Treasure. Is this actually a good origin? It doesn't actually look bad. Yeah, Treasure Hunters doesn't even look bad. I could be a buccaneer, a trailblazer. I gotta be a buccaneer, and I'm gonna raid the fuck out of you, Tut Tut. Energy credit per size of enemy ship destroyed. It's time to farm Tut Tut's empire for money. There's robots, right? So we kill robots and take their energy. Trailblazer. Sensor range, ship hyper lane, detection range. Can you get all 3 of these active at the same time? Huh. Empire Effectus Counselor. On completing survey, chance to increase resource deposit size 10%. Okay, that's pretty good. No, you can't blue. Yeah, if you guys want to join our pickup multiplayer game, join my Discord. I got an event. There's a multiplayer game thing down there. Okay, Primal Calling. Is Primal Calling good? I remember reading a bunch of complaints about it being almost good, but having some crippling drawback that just destroyed it. I don't remember what it was. You have a job interview. Did you mark interested? Well, not... Fuck you, Blue. You marked interested? But you can't show up, Blue? So anyway, what are these? The Cutholoids? You guys say they're bad? A new tradition trees. I mean, this is at least content. This is content, chat. It's not great content, but it's content. Beastmasters. Where are you to go again? Okay, in my Discord. I posted an announcement and everything, Deep. How did you... There was a... Did you not mark interested, Deep? God damn it. You just click the button, interested. And then I get a head count, so then I can see how many people are actually interested. I think Scragger didn't either, the bastard. Okay, Deep clicked it. God damn it, Scragger. That's why I get a head count, so then I can see if it's worth my time. And then I got Blue marking interested when he can't even show up. There's no... Scragger was begging me to do Stellaris. There's no way he's actually busy tomorrow. There's no way. So, is Primal Calling actually good? Or... is this like... From what I heard, I think it was that like it gets outscaled so unbelievably hard that it's completely pointless to the point of insanity. Like, you can maybe sprint in one player out of the game, and even then, you're already falling off. Oh my god. Okay, I will look at the new criminal syndicate stuff. There should be a default criminal syndicate for me to play, correct? Which one's a default? There should be a default criminal syndicate, right? How is this a cybernetic creed? You're a mushroom. Oh, Riftworld. Did Riftworld get buffed? God, Riftworld was so weird. Do you still need to disable the Astral Rift expansion in multiplayer? Or else you just get chain desyncs until the game crashes? All the available ones have prosperous unification. Knights of the Toxic God. Okay, come on. Oh, cool though. Oh, that is such a necrophage look. God damn. Oh, that's perfect for necrophage. Maybe I go necrophage and then we turn Tut-Tut's people into my people. They said they fixed it, but people still complain. Well, I mean, if people are still complaining, it's probably not fixed. Okay, is there no generic criminal syndicate? Well, wait, is criminal syndicate a trait or an origin? Wait. Yeah, but Blue, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh. Well, at least they redid these, so these actually make... Except name list is still at the end, which... okay. Boom. Oh, wait, that's right. Xenophile. Pacifist. I'm not actually going to play it. Corporate. There we go. It is. Okay. I don't really know. I'm just going to click through here. It doesn't... This doesn't matter, chat. None of this matters. I'm just clicking through it. Bullshit, Blue. Okay, you know what, Levy? Let's look here. Are you even on my friends list? How do I even see? Do I need to go late in the game to see other people? I don't want to see that. Fuck that. What the hell are you on Steam then? I'd search. Wait. You have Stellaris in your library and that's it. 0 hours played. Yeah, let's look through here. Resettlement cost. Did Noxious? That trait is always weird to me. Strong get buffed? Oh, it actually did. Wait, holy shit, Strong actually got buffed. Wait, holy fuck. They buffed Strong. Huh. I never thought we'd see the day. Vocational traits. Ah, okay. Good ability. No, it's significantly more sensical, Tornado. There's a lot more shit you can do, I'll say. It's like... There's a lot of micro, but there's a lot of micro... Well, let me phrase it this way. I've been showing you the menus, Newfire, so we know what's changing. You wouldn't even know that Strong got buffed. You wouldn't even know that. Wait, is Familial new? I mean, Tornado, I do know that Mutation goes fucking insane. The Mutation... So basically, biomodding got split into Purity, Mutation, and Cloning. Cloning is, I have literal infinite waves. I mean, they can have 2 clone vats. They get... just, Jesus Christ, they get so much cloning. There's so much cloning. Mutation can take any trait in the game. Anything. Familial. Happiness per 100 pops of this trait on planet 0.1%, max plus 20. So if you have 5,000... You're gonna start with 5% happiness. Math is hard, chat. I'm tired. Yeah, a lot of the new origins are wild. They added a living planet that doesn't even build. They're just a planet. They're just a planet. Incubators. They're just a planet. Oh wait, genetic memory. Passing down knowledge. Habitability from colony age. Is this even good? So you get 0.5% more habitability for the age of your colony, up to 50% for 3 points. That's really bad. Very strong also got buffed. You want to do very strong? I mean, that's actually a 5% worker output. I mean, I'm assuming job efficiency is just output, right? I think if genetic memory was 2 points, it might be pickable, but yeah. A big thing, Tornado. Is Tornado even still here? That bastard. But they moved all the technologies for leader lifespan to percent. For anyone who's not Tornado, who's listening. Tornado is here. They moved all the traits that buff leader lifespan in game have been moved to a percent. So if you want infinite leaders, you actually need to get like leader lifespan traits now. Either from origin or traits or somewhere. You can't get it otherwise. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, Tornado. Cloning gets backup clones. And if you kill their leaders, it just takes a clone. And then if you wait, you can regenerate the clone. And then he just gets another leader. And then if you kill him again, he just doesn't. Again. He just doesn't die. Again. Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, Megacorp cloning gets clone insurance. So that... Oh, man. What else? So did anything else? Okay, nest and stage. Newly grown pups with this trait spend the first 5 years of their after being grown as a pre-sapient. Is that good or not? I can't tell if that's good or not. I don't know if that's good or not. That's negative 2 points. Dude, mutation can take anything. Like, mutation can take any trait in the whole game. Once they complete their tree, they can take any trait. Even the special traits for killing leviathans, they can take. They can have anything. They can combo anything. It literally is, they can take anything. You can do anything you want. It's probably gonna get nerfed, but it's pretty nutty. Can you put your own species in a zoo? I mean, technically, yes. If it's a pre-sapient and you have a pre-sapient zoo, you can put babies in the zoo. And then people will be like, wow, a real baby. Wait, what? Acidic vascularity. The internal fluids of the species serve as their most potent defense. Highly corrosive and lethal, these liquids ensure that any enemy regrets poking holes. Armies explode on death for 250 damage to enemies. Purged pop resource output minus 75%. What does that mean? Wait, camouflage? Masters disguise the species seamlessly merges their surroundings. Okay. Army health 20% and job efficiency for your physicist plus 10%. That's health. Health is a very hard trait because it makes you tankier against bombardment. So actually, Acidic vascularity basically makes it so you cannot lose ground battles. I'm not really sure they balance that one well. Why is camo good for doing physics? Because army traits are fucking terrible, and the developers have probably realized that if army traits are so goddamn bad, they need to actually make them relevant to be picked. So basically, the normal physicist job trait is 15%. This is 10%, but you get army health. Is it overall better then? Maybe, and that's the shocking part, is that even giving up 5% physicist to get maybe potentially in the future you could survive bombardment longer, it's really just not that big a deal. You would rather be winning the fleet battle, not getting bombed. So let's see, aquatics can take it, reptilians can take it, and arthropods can take it. This is like probably a good trait that they actually added. This one could probably have used a buff, but okay. Did aquatic get a change? No. Did budding? Well, budding had to get a change. That number doesn't seem right to me. Unless there's something I'm not understanding. Is that 2%? Even 2% would be broken. Wait, what? This doesn't make sense. That number doesn't make sense. That's like 100 times bigger than it should be. Someone's gonna have to test that for me tomorrow. Crystallization. It's the same thing, but for lethoids. Lethoids playable? Question mark? Huh. Egg layering. Okay, this one's new. Pop growth speed 15% while living on a planet with a local food production. That's good. Ooh, that's micro heavy, but that's super interesting. What's the normal one? Oh, I like that trait. That's super good of the devs. No, dude, that's like super cool. Rapid breeders is 2. Yeah, it's a better rapid breeders, but you need a micro for it. That's exactly the sort of trait this game needs. Holy shit. No, I like 10 out of 10 developers. Like that is actually really good. Like, I'm gonna be honest, most of these are actually pretty well done. Acidic vascularity is a bit but camouflage is like solid. This is actually a realistic choice. Budding, crystallization, I'm gonna have to look at them to figure out what the hell's going on. Egg laying is a solid choice as well, I would say. That's like 10 out of 10 devs. So you're like actually adding traits that could change things. People would actually take these. That's really good design. Whoever did that, developers, like actually, that's actually like I actually really like that. Because traits have been so shit for so long that adding some diversity is really nice. So if any dev is just happening, just really good. Check budding. Okay, every 100 pops working as a slave or better produces 2 monthly organic pop construction. I'll look at flight in 1 second. I mean, it's probably just a tooltip error. As for egg laying, you have to be avian, reptilian, or aquatic. You cannot be lethoid. Could you be... Avian, reptilian, or aquatic. How could you get mineral? Chat, how could you get mineral to be your food without being lethoid? With avian, reptilian, or aquatic. Can anyone think of a way? Because this could actually then be... I'm trying to think. Mutated into lethoid. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay. Flight. Army damage taken, negative 30%. Effective commander leader skill, +1. Army damage taken, minus 30%. Does that include bombardments? That's 2 points. It's 2 points. It's outrageously stupid, but I don't think anyone can reasonably take it. It's like actually offensively annoying to try to fight, I bet you. But if it, well, it's gonna be really fucking annoying to fight, I can tell you that much, but it's not gonna be taken. I think if it was 1 point, I think if they changed flight to 1 point and then 15% less damage, people would maybe take it, because you would get the commander's skill level and army damage taken. At 2 points, though, it feels like they only made it 2 points to discourage anyone from actually taking it. But then the question is, why even add it? You know? At that point, they should just not even have added it. Should be 1 point and negative 15% damage. It would still be annoying to fight, but at the very least, it would be possible, because the effective commander's skill would help out. Yeah, exactly, JF. Well, that's what I was saying. Anything that buffs armies isn't viable. That's why camouflage is, like, really well done. Because it's like, okay, so I'm giving up some physicist output, but in return, I get this army buff. So instead of getting basically nothing, like, that's why I think this one's really well done. Yeah. Whereas flight, maybe it should have been, you know what it should have been? Here's what to do. Devs. Rework flight, make it army damage taken minus 10%, and pop housing usage reduction as well. And that way, it's actually good in combat and good in economy. And then it could be like the pop housing uses version of camouflage. I think that would be a better idea. Okay. Every 100 pops working as a slave or better produces 100. What? I think the tooltip is bugged. It's gotta be. Pop ability 5% for each negative. Pop growth speed 5% for each negative. Yeah. Radiotropic doesn't seem to be changed as well. Like skin, same thing. Seasonal dormancy. Unemployed pop upkeep minus 15%. Unemployed and denizen. Sorry, employed pop upkeep minus 15%. Unemployed and denizen pop upkeep negative 75%. 2 points, but that's quite good, don't you think? I think that one's actually quite interesting. That's all upkeep on your entire goddamn empire. Huh. Yeah, this is good. This one changes things too. That one's actually good. Unemployed pops are wasted, but look, it's affecting employed pops as well. Employed pop upkeep. Not the job upkeep. Oh, you are right. It's not the job upkeep. Ooh, yeah. Well, There's definitely some builds where I could see this going viable. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Eldred. This is definitely interesting, and I can see this in some builds. Only mammals and reptiles apparently can be lazy. Chat. No one else is allowed to be lazy. Only mammals and reptiles. If you're a bird, get the fuck to work. Spare organs. Okay. Leaders will survive their first death. Wait, you can just take spare organs? Wait, you can just yoink it? I thought this was only a mutation trait. Okay. Leaders survive their first death. You have a 20% chance when you're attacking in an offensive battle to just spawn a replacement army. And livestock output plus 50%. Now I'm wondering, how does this work? Leaders will survive their first death. Is their age reset? No. It'll probably just roll another death in like a month. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, JF. Exactly. It's okay. Volatile excrete. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's got to be bugged. Shelled. Molluscoids and necroids. Pop housing. What? It's 3 points. But that's quite good. That's quite good, chat. Oh, molluscoids and necroids. Bro, does housing still affect pop growth? Could you just build a bunch of houses, get to like 30,000 bonus housing, and just your pops are just like do 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 do. Yeah, it's because they're shelled. They carry their houses on them. Okay? Come on. No, I like this one too. Oh, wow. For 3 points, though. Man, there's going to be so many new interesting builds. God damn. Okay. Harnessing the artistry of color, this species has transcended mere camouflage, evolving to communicate through the vibrant and intricate patterns displayed on their bodies. Army health plus 40%. That's strong. That makes them very frustrating. Governing ethics attraction 15. Job efficiency for physicists 20. Job efficiency for bureaucrats 20. Dang. That is 4 points though. I don't think at 4 points it gets picked. But if anyone wants to be an annoying shit, there's your one, right there. I think at 3 points, people would go for it. 4 points is too much. Maybe. Or it could be wrong. Come back to me in a week, I could be wrong. Spatial mastery. Okay, holy fuck. Not only capable of flight, the species possesses unique cerebral adaptations, enabling them to instinctively process and navigate three-dimensional spaces. These abilities make them unparalleled in planning battles, surveying planets, and managing cities. Effective leader skill level +1, army damage taken minus 50%, pop housing usage minus 15. That's 4 points though. But god damn. Bro, just buff the whole damn everything, everyone. Holy shit. And you can't die. You go into battle, nuke drops on you, your army's like, what? What? Okay. Avian and arthropods. Okay, so bird people, chat. Bird people are where it's at. See, this one's not worth 4 points. I think if these two were maybe buffed to 25%, maybe governing ethics was like plus 50%, so it stopped being a relevant thing. Because this one effectively reads, you get about Minus 50% damage taken as well. No, it's more like 30% realistically. Yeah, but this one doesn't stack as hard as with health buffs, because it is a health buff. This one stacks perfectly with health buffs. Like, once you have spatial mastery, like, you're just not getting bombed off your planets. Like, holy shit. I think if this one was a little bit of a buff, governing ethics attraction, why can't I say words? Governing ethics attraction, push that up to like 30%. Yeah, dude, this one, oh man. Okay, so here's my opinion. Shelled, this is getting used. This one's getting picked. Spatial mastery, people are getting this one, dude. People are taking this one. It's expensive, but they're taking it. Oh, there's more. Permeable skin. Habitabilities on worlds with a different climate category minus 20%. Ooh. You get hit later in the game, but for the early game, it's just -1 point free. Huh. Molluscoid and aquatic. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a buff early game, nerf mid game, then later in the game you just got -1 point free. Actually, I like this one. Yeah, that's good. Brittle. Pop amenity. Oh. Pop amenities usage. You get -3 points though. Oh, it's only for lethoids and necroids. There's your lethoid buff, chat. Lethoids are back on the menu. Now, who's shelled? Molluscoid, necroid. Okay, yeah, this one could work, Jet. Necroids could be back. That's -3. I think you can figure something out for -3. Hollow bones. Avians and toxoids. Job efficiency for workers and menial drones per planet size. Let's say your average okay, let's say 20. That's -12% worker output for -3. That's good, right? Like, I'm trying to think. It could fuck you over. But don't you eventually just override this with some buffs? Well, it could fuck you over, but you get -3 for it. -3. I mean, if it was -1, no. -2, -3. I actually like these because these, basically by restricting which people can take them, you basically have like, I don't know, like a class system. Well, remember, it's -12% on a size 20, but let's say you're on like a size 25 or some shit like that. That's going all the way up to -15, so it could be pretty bad. Rooted. Pobs will not automatically resettle. Resettlement cost +3. Huh. Yeah, I could see Overtuned taking this. A fungus Overtuned takes rooted. I like dude, these traits are really good, actually. I like almost all of these design decisions. Hollow bone, like the thing is, so many of these are like they're crazy. Like it opens up so many builds. Avian arthropoid. Yeah, but you see what I mean though about like how they limit them so hard? It's like, okay, you got spatial mastery, right? Where are you gonna get 4 points? It's avian arthropoid. You could take avians with hollow bones, spatial mastery, but then you see it's like interesting. Yeah, the choices are a lot more interesting now. What about robots? What about robots? Who gives a shit? They're robots. Fine, we'll check robots. Cybernetic. Wait, does cybernetic not? Oh, I thought cybernetic did. Oh. Huh. Guess not. Where's our machine? There we go. Okay, job efficiency. It's job efficiency, but it's still only 2%. Who gives a shit? Oh, right, because these are free. I forgot about that. So job efficiency is a total multiplier. Job efficiency for mining jobs, 5%. That seems good. That seems really good. Job efficiency for researchers. Huh. Job efficiency for entertainers. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd rather not. Job efficiency for entertainers, 20%. Yeah, still no. A 20% total boost? Yeah, no. Job efficiency for engineers, leader speaking. Mass produced is still 15%. Integrated weaponry. The job efficiency enforcers is new, right? I think. Makes it more interesting, at least. It's a choice. Job efficiency for replicators. Is that new? I don't play robots, chat. Robots are for losers. I think that's new. Is that new? No. Trading algorithms. Wait, that's new, right? Because robots couldn't trade before. I think. Adaptive frames. Inefficient processors. The eternal machine. Okay. I don't know if that's worth 4 points, but okay. Shit. You'll still die in battle, though. Tut-Tut's eternal machine empire is still getting raided and burnt to the ground. Has that always been there? It's just no one takes it? Oh. Chat, I don't play machines. I think machines got nothing new. Good, fuck the robot. Genetic modification would beat them anyway. Waterproof. No, machines got fucked. Scarcity subroutines is new. Which one's that? Is it down here? Job efficiency for traders. Oh, so it is. No, yeah. Enforcers with the cybernetic dictatorship with integrated weaponry and loophole for a build. Well, that's good. People like that. Loopholes, I mean. Didn't they say they added... Not traits. This. Didn't they say they added more of these? There's something. Do they buff slaver guilds? Nope. Slaver guilds. Oh, they buff shared burdens. I think they might be trying to tell me something. What could it be? Well, it could. Well, Relentless industrialists. Shared burdens is still bad. You're taking a trait, sorry, a civic to kind of just get a side grade. It needs to be a buff because it's a whole damn civic. Can only engage in diplomacy with other empires if they're the proposer. Diplomatic weight when opposing resolutions. Professional haters. Oppressive autocracy. Forced dystopian society living standard. Most pops generate an additional crime. Only elite jobs can produce amenities. Can't have a hollow theater. Huh. I really don't see the, like, you... I don't know, dude. I just don't get it. Did this get changed? Diplomatic weight per rival. Is that new? I feel like that's new. Is that new? I don't know everything in the entire world off the top of my head, unfortunately. Just most of it. Bureau cult. Didn't I actually do a build of the Bureau cult once? Deal Bloom. Oh, this is that one that everyone thinks is good, and then it's, well... It's like balanced on games going on for 900 years, which they don't do. No, you just that. Fuel Society. I'm just gonna skip through here. I did Exalted Priesthood on my Cybernetic Creed. That one I did do. This one is so good if you're actually gonna fight people, but I think everyone just takes it as their third one. Nope. Did Death Cult get buffed? Maybe it did with the new building rework. Actually, it might be better because sacrificing... Well, it depends. Yeah, I mean, how many am I sacrificing? If it's down to being like 100, that wouldn't be so bad. Death Cult might be worth looking into. Crusader Spirit. Yeah, it's still bad. Citizen Service. Yeah. The Barbaric Despoilers get buffed. It did not. No. Okay. Selective Kinship. In uncertain times, only kin can be trusted. This civilization is selective about the species it defines as equals. Opinions of empires with shared species class, plus 100. Opinion of other empires, negative 50. Pops of our species class have full citizenship. Other pops are barred. Citizen happiness when sharing planet with same species class, plus 7.5%. Citizen happiness while oppressing other species class, plus 2.5%. Citizens aren't that common. Yeah. From what I've seen, it only makes up, like, what, 20% of your population? It's not really that big a deal. Idyllic Bloom works at Genesis starts. Does it? Well, maybe. Yeah. Parliamentary system was a meta. Yeah, it was kind of micro, but yeah. Pleasure seekers. Was this buffed? Capital buildings provide 100 entertainer jobs. Pop growth per 100 entertainers, 1%. It's hype. Like, the thing is, you need 1,000 entertainers to get 10% pop growth, but I get it. I get what they're going for. Yeah, it's like almost good, but it's not quite there. It's definitely better. Natural design. You get no ascension paths, but you get more traits. The rush down. It's still the same. So inside mutagenic spas got changed. You can build mutagenic spas. Mutagenic spa attendees turn consumer goods into amenities, pop growth, and well, I don't know the actual numbers, so it's kind of important. You combine pleasure seekers with a -3 trait point for plus 0.5 amenity usage too. No, it's amenities. It was amenities, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, amenities. Anglers. Is Anglers still the giga meta for humans? Honestly, I think everyone got frustrated because if you ever played organic, you pretty much just always play Anglers. Byzantine bureaucracy, stability and unity. Who gives a shit? Catalytic processing. Anglers with catalytic processing? Oh boy, you're really unique. Well, we don't know the numbers. Replaces all enforcers with educators. Educators. Just governing ethics attraction. Yeah, the -3 points combined with pleasure seekers. So then I definitely think there's some build with enforcers out there because there's enough buffs for enforcers. And then if enforcers, like, I feel like there's an enforcer build out there. There's definitely a police state build that could work. I know, Chad, you're saying, oh my god, are you suggesting a police state? Yes, I am. I'm suggesting a viable future in which all of humanity is guided under me as the immortal God King and my police state. Sorry, there's cat hair in my mic, as always. There's definitely... Okay, so replaces precinct houses with state academy. Enforces decrease crime and spawn defense armies. Educators use consumer goods to produce unity, decrease crime, and increase governing ethics attractions, and spawn defense armies. There's gotta be a way to do it. There's gotta be. Here's the question: will educators then get the buffs from enforcers? So that, like, if you buff enforcers, instead you buff educators? I think this might have been the missing piece for an educator, or sorry, an enforcer build. I think there's gotta be a police state build. Let me go get water. Okay. Okay, so that's civil education, Corvi system. It's the same, right? Waives all unity costs for pop resettlement. Actually, couldn't you combine Corvi system with rooted? And then that's -3 points for free. And then you just micro it. It'd be micro heavy, but yeah. Crowdsourcing. Factions produce research instead of unity. Factions will form in your empire shortly after game start. Okay. Faction resource output and governing ethics attraction reduction. Okay. So I think crowdsourcing. You cannot have a fanatic ethic or parliamentary system. Yep. I'm gonna look at that. Bureaucrats and priests provide edict funds scaling with the unity production. I don't know. Top consumer goods upkeep minus 20%. Functional architecture. Waives technology requirement for district specialization. I think it's It definitely makes functional architecture more interesting in the early game. If you swap out in the mid game, it's definitely more interesting as a rush. We're gonna have to swap out of it, but it is interesting in a rush. KB, were you here for the traits? They rebalanced traits. Not all of them, but wow, they actually did a weirdly good job. There you go. Society research per bureaucrat. Crime, encryption. It's like they're trying to push a lot of builds. And I'm not sure all of them are hitting the mark, but some of them are. That was just forgettable. Okay, master crafters. Consumer goods. Okay. Capitals provide merchant jobs. Is that still it? Okay. Meritocracy continues to reign supreme. Mining guilds could be good now because you can turn minerals into science. And that's it. KB, look at some of these though. Look at some of these. Pops will not resettle. Resettlement costs plus 200%, but -3. Your job efficiency goes down with planet size, but -3. Damn. Pop amenities usage plus 0.5, but -3. That one's whatever. Look at this one though. Oh my god. Effective leader skill level +1. Army damage taken -50%. Pop housing usage -15% for 4. That one's pretty strong. Chromalogs also exists. Shelled. -75% pop housing usage. But you must be a molluscoid or a necroid. This one, brittle, is so crazy. Because here's the thing, Chad. You could put this on your necroids where it barely even matters. And then that frees up 3 points. What could I do with 3 points on necroids? I could go spatial mastery necroids. Go avian necroids. Oh no, because necroids are... Oh no, you can't do that. Wait, can you do that? I don't think you can. Brittle lethoids as well. Brittle pleasure shakers. Basically, a lot of these negatives open up huge builds. Brittle slaves. Yeah. Slave builds haven't been meta or even good in what, 5 years now? Shelled, maybe not for necroids. I'm not sure why they give it to necroids. It's kind of weird. But molluscoids. Oh, you can just look at them. Oh, I could look at everything for lethoids. Okay, so what do we have for lethoids now? Crystallization, gaseous byproducts. Replaces 50% of food or mineral upkeep with energy credits. Energy credits move from blah 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 blah. It's not good. Stimulating skin, no good, no good. So basically we got brittle for a potential -3. And then crystallization to try to get some pop growth. Okay. So the big ones, KB, the absolutely huge hitters were shelled, because holy fuck. Shelled is pretty nutty. especially because you can combo it with permeable skin. Get some points early. It's only -1. What do necroids get? Acidic vascularity. That's not very good for them. Genetic memory. That's an absolutely terrible one. Shelled is good. Spare organs is okay. Brittle. Spatial mastery comes in for avians and arthropods. Avians got a lot of traits. Let's see. Avians got egg laying too. Can they take any really good negatives? Hollow bones. Okay, let me look here. So if I had an avian, if I was hypothetically a bird, chat, I'd be a peacock first off. But if I was a bird, I could take. Let's look here. So you have 5 points. We go hollow bones. It's gonna fuck over my workers, but it'll be worth it. We get hollow bones, spatial mastery, and then I would want to get egg laying. If I had egg laying, I'd want 1 more point. Are there any other crazy negatives I'm allowed to take? I could get repugnant and just kill. I go repugnant and then just kill my entertainers for the houses. The houses which produce more amenities than the actual amenities. Alright, there you give chromologs to these people as well. I could go with the army health in combination with the army damage taken. I could be a true degenerate. Sedentary is pretty free, yeah. So we have spatial mastery and egg laying. So all we need to do is micro our planets to have a food surplus. And then we also get... Oh, but that could be hard with hollow bones. Oh, see, there's your negative. It'd be difficult. Possible, but difficult. Most of this will be free, from what I understand, yes. Okay, so if I had a necroid, I want to look at a necroid. There we go. Necroid. I want to see if I could just highlight it and get the traits that way. Okay, so we go with a necroid. We go brittle because there's just not many of us in the Empire. So we're already up to 5 trait points. Can you do slow breeders, necroid? Would shelled necroid make any sense? They buffed very strong as well. You get job efficiency. Genetic memory is terrible. Spare organs is not very good either, to be fair. Let me think here. Well, let's see. We could go brittle into intelligent. I don't think we can get any big ones. None of these are like really blowing my mind. I could go shelled, but that doesn't seem like a good use of my time. Acidic vascularity could be funny. Not effective, but funny as shit. You think venerable? I mean, I could just make them Let's see, we have venerable, brittle, intelligent. Because I'm trying to think, if we go necroid, my idea is to combo this into a necrophage. So the brittle we kind of just ignore. Let's see, origin. Yes, we got necrophage for plus 80, venerable for plus 80. Is there any way? Oh, wasn't seasonal thingies? Yeah, seasonal was decent. Oh, that one looked really good. So basically we take brittle for a free -3. Now, do we really need venerable? I think if we... Trying to think, there's gotta be a good hit here. Or do we just go venerable necrophage so we live baseline until the game ends? Although, to be fair, with leader lifespan in game being percent based, I think we're already immortal with necrophage. We could just take, we got 3 points, so we could just do talented, oh, I think you're talented. Well, big thing is necrophage will no longer randomly eat your pop growth queue. Talented, quick learner. Enduring. If we did this, with 100 liter lifespan in game, I mean, what's your regular liter lifespan? 80. So every time we got a little hit in game, like even 10% more liter lifespan, that's 18 to us. So we do this and brittle just like doesn't matter. Not really. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could even do, well, no, sedentary actually does affect us. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's, this Nascan stage also seems pretty good, unless I'm crazy. Play Lethoid Necrophage? That would work with Brittle, yeah. Huh. Well, let's say hypothetically. Okay, screw it. Okay, so let's go back. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let's go to... Is Calamitous Birth still bad? Or does Calamitous Birth actually have a positive now? Doomsday, post-apocalyptic. Boom, 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 boom. Where's Calamitous? Not Calamitous. What am I thinking of? The meteor thing. Am I blind? There we go. Homeworld. Massive crater. Effective lethoid traits plus 50%. Max districts plus 6. Max mining districts plus 6. Pop growth bleed plus 25%. Buried lethoids. That's not nearly as good as it used to be. Holy shit. They couldn't have even made it like plus 500? Huh. It was +1 whole pop. Oh, that's not true. There's more than that now. How's the DLC? Oh, it's looking actually legitimately good, Hildrick. Like, holy shit. Some of the new traits are crazy. Some of the new combos you can do are crazy. Okay, so let me think of this one. So we go brittle. We go brittle, and then we grab shelled. Well, hold on. I need to go be a rock. Yeah, trade's got a huge rework. Oh, lethoids can't be shelled. Oh, but necroids can. Maybe I should be necroid then. Because necroid can do both of these. Huh. Dang, shelled lethoids would have blown my mind. I guess not. Okay, fine. So we do lethoids with brittle. And then we have... I mean, do we care about getting these things? It's got to be 0.1, right? Or maybe 0.01? I mean, I could take so many traits with this thing now. I mean, I'm gonna get fucked over, but... Okay, so we go crystallization. We are lethoid, though, so... You know, we do have some penalties. Lethoid gives us, what? 50 years lifespan? Ugh. Honestly, I think no matter what I do, that I'm looking at that lethoid modifier, I literally don't think there's any way to outperform that. Even with brittle, there's just no way. Like, you have negative 25 growth and then another negative 25 total modifier. Like, holy shit. They could maybe tone that down, maybe a little bit. Like, it's negative 25 twice. Holy shit. Yeah, in all honesty, I think your best bet would be to go necroid. Because necroid has brittle. And then they also have shelled. And then I could just grab rapid breeders. We could also not go brittle and just do shelled rapid breeders, and we would only need 3 points. Where could we get 3 points elsewhere? Oh, it's also camouflage. Camouflage. Funny. I think the... Okay, in all honesty, I feel like that avian build where you can grab spatial mastery... I think that avian build and you grab spatial mastery and egg laying is kind of really strong. Familial. So how much is happiness regularly? Is happiness even a big deal? Do we even care about happiness? Is it like, 20% happiness is huge. Well, it's not 20%. It's not 20%. It's... Oh, where is it? Am I blind? Familial. It's... Per 100 you get 0.1. So per 1,000 you get 1. So at game start you're looking at 5% happiness on your capital. What's my opinion on civil education plus utopian abundance plus dormant? I'd have to see it in practice. Well, I mean, okay, so where's the other version of happiness? Isn't there a happiness somewhere? What's it called? The regular one. It's not 3 points, is it? Prosperous unification is not permanent. Am I blind? Where the hell is the happiness? Seriously, am I blind? What the heck? Okay, maybe something's in... Wasn't there a happiness that they just got at 2 points? Am I crazy? Huh. So wait, then communal is... Not communal. Familial is the only way to get happiness? How strong is 5% happiness? Like, is this really worth dunking 2 points to just make only your capital stronger? It would take like 50 years to scale up for everyone else. Huh. It's not 20... You're thinking it's 2,000 pop to max. It's 20,000 pops to max. You're skipping a 0 in there. Yeah, that one doesn't seem particularly good. As for prosperous unification, yeah, I believe... Yeah, it expires in 20 years. You get... Wait, 400 initial pops? That doesn't seem right. Didn't you start with +3 in the old system? I think the devs need to rework some of these numbers. The pop numbers don't add up. Okay. There's +4. Yeah, I don't think the devs did the numbers right. Prosperous unification... I think prosperous unification needs to be good. If they're going with these numbers, then yeah, just make prosperous unification permanent. Because it needs to be strong. Because it's a good origin for people who aren't really understanding the game. And I think that's good. It's good to have a basic origin that's very strong. Because then, yeah. It's 100 for a pop, but under the new system, you generally start with way more population. So 100 is not really that big a deal. I mean, you could argue maybe it is because you don't get as many pops on your other worlds. Maybe that's the thing, because you don't start with the free 100. Wait, did you lose a colonist for a civilization? Or, you know what I mean? Did you lose a population when you colonized? So let's say you colonized 2, you're down. That still wouldn't add up. It would really only make sense on like your 10th colony. Because how many do you start with? How many do you start with in the old game, chat? I have 5. How many do I have? 5.2 thousand. So you start with 4.8 thousand right now. So under the old system, I'd be like starting with 48 pops. It's definitely a bit quicker of a start, but it also fucks over the people who are trying to start with more pops. They, yeah. Oh, wait, look at the arc furnace. Is it the arc welder? Yeah. So it has to be a machine. I don't know, just boom. Huh? Huh. I think I might have closed in and out too many times there. Oh boy, he's become more machine than ugly Xeno. Come on, load. Load. Chat, they'll have to load faster. There we go. Damn. Okay, so let's go. New game. You. Well, let's look at how much these people start with then. Yeah, that's 4.5 thousand, chat. So Prosperous Unification is 5.4 thousand. Arc Welders is 4.5 thousand. So, yeah. I think they should buff Prosperous Unification. It needs to be strong so people don't have to do a funny origin. I think of the Light of the Sky origin. Ugh, there's so much about this game that is beyond me, man. I try to read everything. Okay, I think I went over all I could here, chat. I was gonna play through my game, but oh man, I kind of got lost. Can I pick something and play? I'll play tomorrow in a multiplayer game, chat, and we'll wing it and we'll die horribly to our neighbor. Or not. Like, if our neighbor is Tut Tut, I'm like 12-0 against Tut Tut. Easy win. Alright, once again, if you guys want to play in a pickup multiplayer game tomorrow, presumably you're not just gonna obliterate us. Although I don't think anyone would be that good to do it. Join my Discord, there's an event at the top for it. And then down in multiplayer general, because we got a multiplayer games section of the Discord. That's where we're organizing. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna have to play this on my own a bit more. Obviously. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to prep some games up, or at least prep something up for a multiplayer game. We'll probably play 2 of them, because I imagine the first game is gonna have like half the lobby go, I inted myself to death, I quit. Which is always annoying when people do it, but I highly suspect it's gonna happen. So, yeah. Okay. See you, chat. Thank you all for being here. Tomorrow we'll go over this in more detail, hopefully, or not. Again, maybe I die horribly. Who knows? But thank you all for watching. I hope I showed at least as much as I could to tantalize you guys. At least show you what I could. So, see everybody. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.